Welcome, boys and girls, children of all ages. Today is going to be a beautiful day because we are going to make it. So let me electrical tape you to the window, and we'll get started with our coffee this morning. Anyhausen. Appreciate having you guys with me today, as every day. West Palm Bay. Anyhow. Look at that. We got a like and an end. I'm assuming it's one of our returning friends here, since we got a like right off the bat. How's everybody doing? James Johnson, hello. I know you done liked, brother. I assumed it was you, my friend. Let's get it rolling. Let's get rolling this morning. I'm feeling good. Feeling able, feeling right-minded, I guess. And, yeah, we're going to start by rolling these dice. James Johnson, good morning, brother. It's good to have you. Appreciate you being here. We got a 5. And we got a 7. We get to roll again, my friend. We got a 5. Nacha. Not today, James Johnson. We're going to figure out a rule so you can get some more rolls here in just a moment. Let me get some coffee in me first, then we'll go from there, buddy. How you doing this morning, James Johnson? How's everything going? How you feeling, bud? I'll tell you what, I've had a rough one the last couple mornings, I think. My motivation's been off and kind of anxious and feeling whatever and just kind of pushing forward. And sometimes we got to do that. Sometimes we just got to push forward and keep doing. I rested yesterday. Slept well last night, meditated on some of the things that were bothering me, really identified those bullshit issues, and then now I'm moving forward. That's what we do here at the Traveling Scott Show. We figure out a way to get there. We are getting there. Australia now. My wife is mad at me. Well, that shit happens sometimes there, James Johnson. Somehow you redirected the anger from your daughter back to you. What did you do, my friend? No, I'm just teasing you, brother. I'm sorry to hear your wife's mad at you this morning, bro. But we're going to keep moving for you. Australia now. Hey, what's sure if you were having coffee today? Yeah, it started a little bit late. It's usually, I say, between 7:30 and 8:30, and usually it's been a little bit earlier. But I slept well last night. Slept in. I'm feeling a little bit more motivated, feeling a little bit more on the ball. Still don't have a game plan, but I'm not going to let that drive me nuts. We're slow and steady moving forward. Looks like we're leaving the compound today. And then, you bought a 77 Trans Am? She's mad at you about it. That seems ludicrous. I veto her madness. The leaders. The anti-anime association leaders never... 7 countries. Name 7 countries. Feel free. God, name 7 countries. Too early in the morning for that shit. What are you talking about? Name 7 countries. I'm trying to get coffee in my brain, bro. You name 7 countries. What is that supposed to mean? Anime guy? I appreciate having you here, brother, but damn, it's way who the hell is answering these questions for you in the morning? I don't know I don't know what to do for you. Neiman Jam? Junkie? It was worth it, James Johnson says. Where are you from? I am from Kirkville, New York. In the moment, I am relaxing at the compound here in Tennessee with Misled Utopia, spending a couple days. It's Sam in your hole, funny new sub. We got a new sub. You guys are awesome. Like your shirts. I appreciate that. I like your shirt too, brother. So we are playing. We're continuing our game night and know your role. Like equals roll equals know your role. So you know what I'm saying? You hit the button, say the thing. We got a whole box full of champions here that we're gonna plaster out to the car. I was thinking about putting today's champions on this giant bunny sticker with a scan bar that goes to Traveling Scott. So wherever I do stick that, you guys can come along the way. But yeah, it takes one little simple step to roll the dice. James Johnson already rolled and hit nothing today. We got a small set of rules we've developed together. The first one is do the thing, say the thing, and roll the dice. Get onto the wall of champions. Anyway, Chris Brown. How you doing today, Chris? Muck Muck Boys. How you holding up, brother? Galaxy Gamer, how do you feel about transgender rights? I feel like that we're all humans, and humans deserve all those. The Constitution has nothing in there that says anything about how you dress or where you put it. So that's how I feel about it. You're a free man, free woman, free they, whatever works for you, brother. I don't judge people on those kind of things. I judge people on their actions. Where are we at right here? I'm trying to respond to you guys. I appreciate you, BX, for liking the shirt. Don't burn the rabbit. Oh yeah, I'm more worried about exploding myself than burning the giant rabbit sticker. But I'll do my best. James Johnson, my oldest, she lost the car keys. Geez, what a morning for you today, James. The ones that are new, the Pontiac, the new one. You really need to spell the word roll correctly on the sign. Well, here's the thing. It's know your role, as in your role. So it's spelled correctly. If you understand the game, you've been around for a while. You should know that. The game, a like equals join the game. Know your role. That should be good enough for us. We got to get Misled Utopia a cup of coffee this morning too, guys. I appreciate having you in. We're gonna get today moving, get today rolling. Give thanks and appreciation for the day and what it is. Slow and steady. We're gonna start the day off right. We got some regulars in here. Australia now thinks it's changed the spelling of the rule. I mean, I got some logic behind it, but my logic is faltered because I'm absolutely insane. So maybe Australia now is right. You scared or Bigfoot or Dogmen? I'm assuming. You scared? Sure, Bigfoot, Dogmen. I won't fuck with either of those guys. Hi, please shout me out. Zesty Rider. It's good to have you here today, Zesty Rider. You want to roll the dice, hit the button, say the thing, man. Say it in the chat. All you got to do is say liked after you do the thing. And we'll roll the dice for you there. Chris Brown, you are funny. Well, I'm doing my best. It's early in the morning. We're in this show together, so don't worry about none of that. I appreciate having you. We're going to make Misled Utopia some coffee. He's actually in there in a meeting right now in the camper, so we'll try to make it quick and quiet, but the poor guy needs some coffee to have to deal with this BS this morning, I'm sure. So we'll go run him some coffee, and then we'll continue our chat today. Hey, can you shout me out? I subscribed. Evan, I appreciate you. Evan, you might be the 600th. We had 599 before today started, guys. I think we just broke 600 with Evan. Evan, you are our strong 600. Evan, we appreciate you. Evan, roll the dice, brother. Hit the button, say the thing, and roll the dice, brother. Be part of the game. Zesty Rider, we appreciate you. Hey there, family. How you doing? Appreciate having you in today. We're starting slow and steady. We're about to go run Misled Utopia some coffee, and then we'll continue our dice game here. Know your role. Let's go get this coffee into this poor guy who's actually in a business meeting right now. Yeah. Hope everybody's doing well. All right. Australia now knows the game. Evan, yeah. How are you, brother? I'm here at the compound doing a little camping for a few days, relaxing. I think today's 1 second. There you are, good sir.
Thanks, man.
Oh, I'll set it over there for you. All right, let's get back out to our coffee and our chat. Rob's got his caffeine in him this morning. We took care of our brother. We can keep moving forward. Is it okay if I eat chicks during the stream? You do whatever you got to do during the stream, brother. I can't see you, so but are you talking about like peeps? I don't understand. Anyway, let's get back on the ball. Let's get back to us doing our thing here in the morning, getting the day off right. We got to roll for Australia now. Roll the dice. Roll the dice. Beautiful theme of the day. Take the chance. Make the move. Do the thing that's hard to do. Reach out and say something. Like Australia now. Simple little word. Roll the dice. Get on the wall of champions. We got a 6 for you, Australia now. And we got doubles. All right, our first winner of the day. We'll give you the option. Do you want to go on the giant sticker that'll go somewhere randomly? We put one on a bridge in Pittsburgh. Was choppy today, guys. How you doing there, Lou? Looks like we're catching up here. Sticker. You want it on the sticker. Okay, sounds good, brother. Sister, my good friend Australia Now is going to be the first one on the sticker. Yeah, now. Appreciate you, Australia Now. You will forever live on the giant bunny sticker that will go somewhere random. Like I said, the last one is on the bridge at St. Pete. Try to set that there. The sticker is not too, it's not a giant sign or nothing. We're having complications this morning. Hold on tight. We're going to make it. That damn bunny sticker don't do what I want. We're going to stick it just like that. You bunny sticker. Anyhow, guys, I'm missing everything you're saying. I hope no one's trying to play. We don't have James Johnson here. Okay, what happened? I don't know, Fluffy. What happened with you? My wife takes my oldest car keys away. You buy a new car, she takes your older car keys away. Zesty Rider. We appreciate you, Zesty. It's good to have you here today. We're going to give you options. You either get a thumbs up to get plastered to the car, or you get on the giant bunny sticker that will go somewhere randomly as we travel across the country doing the next right thing. That's a giant sticker. We got 8 Zesty. Come back tomorrow, you get 2 rolls Zest. Unless you've been here before. Has Zesty been here before? Or am I tripping? Like a 10-year-old little girl writing names on stickers. Well, I don't know where the association 10-year-old little girl comes from, but we appreciate you having here. We are having fun. We're trying to tap into that childlike nature and give appreciation and be here for each other. Bunny sticker. You didn't win, Zesty. You didn't win. You gotta roll. You got to roll a 10 or doubles to win, to get your name on bunny stickers or the thumbs up that'll go on the car. But we are going to come up. How about we could do quotes again if you guys want. That seemed to go over well. If you guys give me a quote, Zesty, give me a quote, and we'll give you another roll. How's that sound? Try to get you up onto the bunny sticker. Fluffy Dragon. My brother just threw me in the pool. There you go. It's a good morning to go swimming. Brianna Jade, morning. Appreciate you. Say the thing there, Brianna. Unknown info just liked. Sounds good. Unknown info. Let's get you on the board today. There's 3. You came back, so you get the 2 rolls. There's 3 again. You just rolled 3 twice, brother. I'm gonna, since you get the same back-to-back skis rolled the same way, we're gonna roll you again there, brother. I'll give you another one. Dang, there's your doubles. Unknown. Do you want another sticker to go towards the car rail, or do you want to go onto the giant sticker that will stick somewhere, brother? You let me know. I'll put you where you want this morning, James. My 16-year-old, she. Oh, keys away. Yeah. How is your day going? It's going pretty good, Dragon. I appreciate your sticker. All right, unknown info is now, and unknown info are our 2 new friends on the giant sticker that will get plastered somewhere awesome. I promise you. We're gonna figure that out. The last one ended up on the bridge in Pittsburgh, surrounded by really awesome quotes. Unknown info. Australia Now. We appreciate you guys coming in, playing dice with us this morning, moving forward, doing the next right thing to the best of our ability, giving thanks, rolling dice like a small child, I guess, as far as we've been told. But we appreciate having you in today, guys. I'm feeling a lot more motivated, a lot more inspired this morning, not so dragged down by these possibilities and not sure what I'm doing. Not that I figured out what I'm doing. Some days are just a little heavier than others, and today's a nice light day with you guys, and I appreciate you. You got dubs, you go on the wall of champions. She got dubs, so we're giving people the opportunity today to go on the sticker or the wall of champions. The wall of champions is filled to none. We only got a few more stickers for the wall of champions before we got to plaster them onto the car. So I figured this option would be pretty cool. And then you could have an option of how you want to be recognized. I don't, Fluffy Dragon, Fluffy Dragon. We appreciate you, brother. You got, I got a boring sticker. Lewis, welcome back, Lewis. Misled Utopia liked. I got a boring sticker. You're getting better and better, Lewis. We appreciate having you here this morning. But Misled Utopia is going to roll the dice. He's a returning OG. There's 9. That's a nata. Dubbies, Misled Utopia. You want to go on the giant sticker that'll be plastered everywhere? I kind of know you do. You're my brothers. I know how you are. We're going to put you on that if you don't get a chance. I know you're in there in your meeting. I liked Misled Utopia. NV. Well, let's roll for NV. This is your first time in. You get one roll, and then tomorrow you'll get two. Oh, NV. You just rolled the dubbies too. Awesome, brother. So you win. The deal today is Wall of Champions, which will end up being plastered all over the car. If you get your name on this, I'm going to poly them to the outside of the car, or giant sticker that'll go somewhere awesome as we travel across the country doing the next right thing. You get to decide this morning, NV. Goated already, bro. You stepped in and you became the champion of the day. We've got a couple on there. Australia Now and Unknown Info, two returning OGs. But we appreciate having you here today, Fluffy Duckies. Well, is the ducky? We have a duck named Patrick Swayze around here somewhere that one of our fellow travelers named for us. Damn, it's always too hot. Anyway. Anyhowsin, NY says, giant sticker me, man. I got you, brother. I got you. Let me make sure I get your name on there right. NV. All right, bro. We appreciate you, man. This will be plastered somewhere. I'm not sure yet. I'm not even sure where we're headed, where I'm headed after this, what I'm doing. We're going to find an adventure. It's been an awesome break of relaxation and appreciation here in the woods. Taking some time, slowing down, but yeah, we'll get to adventuring again soon. We're going to find some awesome places. We're going to find somewhere amazing to commend all of our winners of today with this giant bun sticker that takes you to the Traveling Scott shit show. Anyways, like Dean Martin in my head. The Zesty Rider, I love you, personality, and I love that you don't judge others based on their gender. Yeah, dude, brother, thank you. I appreciate having you here, man. I think everybody, I don't see the point in it. It's your actions in this world that determine the human being that you are. If you have kind, loving heart, who am I to say, how you dress or where you put it? Like, it's none of my business. And I think people need to get over that shit. And it also doesn't define you as a human being. Like, I don't understand that either. I don't think so. It's these actions of kindness and understanding and graciousness that bring us together as brothers and sisters. That's what defines you. Rob is an amazing and original. I'll make sure to let him know, Rob, if you heard her. Yo, hello to the chat. Rob, yes, sir. On the next album we are slowly working on. Nice, got it stuck in my head. I'm glad you guys jammed out. We jammed out hard with Misled Utopia the other night. It was absolutely amazing. I was watching it and I don't know, I'm a little embarrassed, maybe. Not embarrassed, but I was just like, I was a little loose. You know what I'm saying? I don't normally get loose. So it was a fun time. We jammed out. We had a great time with Misled Utopia, Australia Now. I'm glad that you love the jams. Fluffy Dragon, bye. I'll be right back. All right, hope to see you soon, buddy. I have to go play Roblox real quick for a YouTube video. Awesome, brother. I'll have to check out what you got going on there. You're living life, man. Karen, I am living life. Yes, man. Misled Utopia. Hey, good man. Hopefully you get a good version of it out there soon. Yeah, I hope we get a good version of it out there soon. The amazing music. Misled Utopia. I'm assuming you want to go on the giant sticker. I'm going to make a decision for you since we're family, and I love you deeply, and I know you're going to want to be recognized on this awesome sticker here. So this giant sticker is the Misled Utopia. Misled Utopia. All right, we've got 4 champions for today. You guys are on the wall of awesomeness. Everybody's decided to go with the giant sticker. Maybe we'll just go with that today. It's not having to go back and forth, but sticker is up. Yeah, the sticker. I knew you'd want the sticker, brother. This is going to be awesome. Like I said, the last one went on the bridge there in Pittsburgh when we went to go visit the awesomeness there with Sonya. The shenanigans again. This is not one sticker, by the way. We learned that with the other one. There's a bunch of little stickers here. We thought it was one giant sticker, printed it out, brought it to that bridge, pulled it off, and got the background. And then I had to figure out how to get these in there to get it. It was shenanigans. It's on the live with Sonya in Pittsburgh. But we had a good time hanging out. 15 likes. Did I miss anybody when it comes to roles? Feel free to say liked in the comments to claim your role and have your chance to get up onto the the sticker of awesomeness today, that we will find a freaking cool place to stick it. James Johnson, Misled Utopia, crack the code. Breaking the Matrix, man. Breaking the Matrix. All right. Well, I don't know about all that. Liked Evan, appreciate having you, Evan. Appreciate you liking. It's a zip zap zoodle kind of day. We're dip dap doodling through it by rolling the dice and doing the next right thing here at the Traveling Scott Shit Show. We got 7, brother. You get to roll again, Evan. Have you been here before, Evan? Is this your first time in? I'm pretty sure this is your first time in Evan Ranch. It's hard to keep track, everybody, brother. But there's another 7. Jesus, here we go. Here we go. Come on, keep them rolling. Keep them rolling. They're getting hot. They're hitting. There's 9 is nada, Evan. I'm going to throw in another one for you, just for good measure. We're going to do a little bit of... There's another 9, brother. Sorry, we gave you the extra this morning. Sorry it didn't work out for you. Tomorrow you come in, you automatically get 2, Evan. No, but we appreciate having you. Thanks for your honesty is extremely appreciated, bud. That's what we do here. We come together in honesty, open. We come together in honest, open communication, trying to make a world a better place through our perception of it in any given moment. And that's what today's all about. If you roll a 7 in a roll, Scott has to sing to us. Jesus fucking Christ. Well, that doesn't sound like a... Well, the 7's already a thing, Misled Utopia. If you're trying to nominate a rule, you got to come up with a different... 7's already roll again. 10 is win. 11's nominate a winner. We got a few other rules in here. There's another 11's nominate a winner, and then 8... Or Snake Eyes is you nominate a roller. So we got a handful of rules we've come up together, guys. I said 3 in a row, big man. Oh, okay, you're right. I'm sorry. I should listen to the Brodus. I don't know what I'm doing here. Over talking, not paying attention, doing my me thing, all ADD'd out, and just deciding what things are before I actually can pay attention to what's going on, guys. But anyway, yeah, I think that's an awesome rule. It said 3 in a row, man. 3 in a row I sing. I don't like that one. This is not called in Bear, but I don't make the rules here. We make the rules in West Palm Bay. It doesn't matter what I sing. Can I sing the Bun Bun song? The Traveling Shit Show is underrated. I appreciate that, brother. We're having a good time here. It's quality over quantity. You know, we come together, give thanks, be appreciative. This morning, I'm feeling particularly well. I had to admit, the last couple of days, I don't know. It's you kind of feel like you don't have a game plan, and I'm not sure what I'm doing. And I start listening to that whisper in the back of my head. Don't listen to the whisper, man. You're all right. Do the next right thing to the best of your ability. That whisper is trying to get you to turn your head and go away from the open door, man. We need to walk through that door together in a positive way, and stop looking back. Stop listening to that whisper. I'm not a piece of shit. I'm not lost. I'm not broken. I do deserve love in my life. And these are the things that whisper wants to fucking tell me that I don't. That whisper, Turn around and walk forward strongly through the door of positivity, and that's what I'm doing today. I'll figure it out. It's going to be whatever it's going to be. I get wrapped up in what it is and what it isn't and what it should be, and I'm not sure, and I don't even know. And then that whisper gets louder and louder because of my doubt. I appreciate you guys helping me come in today and crush that doubt. We're here together. Good morning from Tennessee. Misled Utopia. Screw the whisper. Yes, screw the whisper. Screw that whisper. Do not turn around. Keep moving forward towards the open door. And we're gonna be all right, But it's hard sometimes, and I'm here to admit it. Yesterday I was feeling the whisper. I was feeling crushed and contained and lost and broken a little bit. And feeling like I don't deserve, and what am I doing? And I know what I'm doing. I'm leaning into it, doing the best I can, being here with you guys in the morning, doing some traveling, setting myself free, trying to understand what it means to be a good human being. Fluffy Dragon, hey there. Good morning from Indiana, Evan. Awesome. Well, we appreciate having you from Indiana there to Evan. We're in Tennessee this morning at the compound, having some coffee. Let me get some of this coffee in me. God. Feeling the air quite a bit this morning, but I'm feeling good. I want to recognize, what got me here. Every day is a new start. You're very right. That's it. We got to set a positive block in front of us right now. All we have is this moment to do something positive with ourselves. And if that feeling comes and goes sometimes, I have to admit, I have depression. I struggle with it. I struggle with anxiety. I'm a bit dyslexic, and those are just some of the things going on in my little mind here, and but I can't fold into those things. I have to fight against them. I have to rise up against and understand that I'm stronger than this. And yes, I may feel a certain way because I have anxiety or because I have depression, but to acknowledge that gives me power against it. And it doesn't always fix it right in the moment. Yesterday was kind of a draggy day, kind of feeling lack of purpose. Where am I going? What am I doing? We're trying to figure out exactly what the game plan is. Hopefully big things are coming. Factory reset your soul. I like that, Misled Utopia. Factory reset. Australia, Misled Utopia. You guys are awesome combo together this morning. Like is the one before then ever happens. Oh, Lou. I don't remember the bad days, but we remember the lessons. We don't remember the bad days. But here's the thing. I mean, the bad stuff is what we remember, right? It's that stuff that pops out us. We're biologically inclined to remember these bad things. Fire hot, dangerous over there. We remember these things. And then, anyhow, sorry guys. Looks like we cut out a little bit. Randy's trying to call us, but we've learned that we can't chat with him and be on live at the same time. We don't remember the bad days. Van, how you doing? Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Van, thank you, Van. Remember the Finn. But living in the past is not great for us. Not at all. I think the stream was having some issues with the Steam. Yeah, a little bit. We blocked it and we had a call coming in. I don't know if that has to do with anything. But yeah, we're going to stay positive today together, guys. And I appreciate this community that we're growing. Australia Now, James Johnson, Unknown Info, Misled Utopia, Fluffy Dragon. Appreciate having you, Evan, brother. Welcome to the crew, man. We're here to remind ourselves of these things. Sometimes it's hard. Yesterday was hard. I couldn't get into the flow of it. I couldn't get myself out of that whisper. And I struggled not listening to it. And if that's all I did yesterday was struggle not to listen to the whisper, then that was enough. That whisper, as Australia Now would say, we're not going to listen to that. We're going to move forward through the positive open door that's laid out before us. We're going to do the next right thing to the best of our later, you mad Kent. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you, Misled Utopia, for paying attention to what's going on down yonder. Darkness cannot drive out the darkness. And you're right. You are right. Darkness does not drive out the darkness. Light drives out the darkness. Positivity, us coming together right now in this moment, drives out the darkness. It silences that whisper that you shouldn't be listening to. We all have it, and it convinces us that we're the only ones and that we're a piece of shit. And that, and it might be a small whisper. Maybe you've got it under control. Maybe you've learned these things. Maybe you haven't. I'm just trying to hand out the tools that I've been given. You don't deserve, and the understanding that you don't deserve it. You don't deserve to live in that pain and that fucking misery. You deserve to walk through the door that Creator's opening for you. And He's opening it for you. We just don't see it with our head turned. Listen to that whisper. You're a piece of shit. You don't know what you're doing. See you later, Unknown Info. We appreciate having you. Awesome once again to have you in for coffee this morning. I appreciate you being here, especially today. As I get back on the ball and I get motivated to move forward and be positive. There's a lot of good things going on, and I might not be 100% sure. I might not have a game plan per se, but it's worked out well so far for us, hasn't it? Van, is it weird that when I feel shit and go on YouTube and scroll, I find it, or I find you? Oh no, it's not weird, man. Serendipity is a part of life. Lean into the next right thing. It'll happen, brother. If you're feeling rough this morning, man, I got your back, dude. We're in this together. Please and thank you, man. It's hard to say that when you're feeling it, Van, and I commend you, man. I couldn't even say it yesterday, but that whisper was getting louder and louder, and I was, and then before I know it, I was like waiting for the minutes for it to end yesterday, just so I could and that's because I didn't know how to just point it out. It felt awkward and weird, so I just kept going through the motions. Well, you know what? Today I'm pointing it out. That whisper, We must learn to talk better to ourselves, learn to speak to ourselves like a friend, like a loved one, beyond friendship. We need to love ourselves for once. We need to start loving ourselves. And what does that mean? Van, how do you treat the people you love? I highly doubt you treat them the way that we treat ourselves when we're feeling like shit. I know I don't. I mean, fuck, I do not treat the people I love the way I treat me. I would not say the things I was even saying to myself in my head yesterday. I back the people up I love. I commend them for doing the next right thing and pushing forward and being solid and strong wrong, and the strength that it takes not to listen to that whisper, or to fall into these mental health issues that a lot of us struggle with, man. It's okay. It's okay to struggle with these things, man. What's not okay is to fucking fall into it and just continue and let that whisper, and then all of a sudden we're not looking at the open door. That's not okay. We're falling into the whisper. It becomes a scream before we know it, and then that's our reality. And none of us deserve to live there, brother. None of you. None of us. I don't give a shit what you've gone through, what you've done. Today's a new block. Today's a new day. And that's exactly what Hawanase would tell us. He came from a real dark place, and as a child, a young man, went through some real rough shit. But he became this defining factor, this amazing human being that took in this broken young man. Do you hear the Kid Rock song he did for Trump? I didn't hear the Kid Rock song that he did for Trump. I'll have to check that out. We must listen to love, or our flaws and weakness. Thank you, Unknown Info. We must listen to love, man. We've got to walk forward through that door. That's where Creator is. That's where our higher power lives, is through the door ahead of us. That's where it wants us to go, so we can learn and grow and become something more. We can't do that listening to fucking whisper, man. That whisper is ridiculous. And I commend God, what was her name? Heidi. I met in a sort of a sweet older woman that had a nice long conversation with a couple weeks ago, pointed it out, and she named it the whisper. And then she's right. You can't listen to the whisper. You can't. And everybody has it. And the more that we listen to it, the more that we end up in a place that we don't want to be, that doesn't reflect the kind, loving human being that we are. And then we start to believe that we deserve this shit. Because look, you are a prick. You are this. You are stupid. Like, that we give that whisper ammo against ourselves, because we're in pain, right? And we separate ourselves from everybody. This whole thing is about not separating ourselves anymore from our other human beings out there, other brothers and sisters, man. I want to be connected with you guys. I want to be able to express this with an open heart and deal with, mental health in a positive way, man. It's a hard thing to handle. It's a hard thing to digest, and it comes in waves, right? Right now, I'm feeling fine, and I want to appreciate and spread this understanding of growth and that there's a way out. And yesterday was a little bit more somber, and I didn't know how to whatever, and I went through the motions, and I just, scared and lost, not sure what I'm doing, not sure where I'm going. And for me, that causes a lot of problems. If I have a gentle game plan or I'm on an adventure, it's all good. I don't have to worry about it, right? I'm doing the next right thing. We must listen to the love of our flaws and weaknesses, and respect the full spectrum of things. Thank you for pointing that out, Unknown Info. It's like we're not meant to live in love and content and happiness, right? All the time. We'd never learn unless fire burned us, right? We'd never learn unless we had a rough day. Today doesn't mean shit if yesterday wasn't a struggle, right? Like, so we really gotta appreciate the struggle. It's hard to do that in the middle of the struggle. Sometimes you just gotta take a breath and just take care of yourself, lean on some people you care for, and open up, and that's what I think. I have a brother that cares for me deeply, a spiritual and emotional brother, Misled Utopia. Thank you for allowing me to open up and find my center yesterday. This is why I'm able to be what I am right now. If your best friend spills coffee on my table, I would tell them it's okay and grab a towel. If I spill coffee on the table, I would start to criticize myself for being weak or wrong. You're right, man. Thank you for opening that door. Thank you for the acknowledgement of love and light in this life. That I think all good men, I think all good women do this. I think we all kind of we treat ourselves so much differently. We put ourselves on such a high pedestal of what we need to do and who we should be, that it destroys us. You don't have to live there, my friends. We're right here together. But I try to remind myself I too am imperfect and can make mistakes, and that's okay. It is okay. That's hard. That hits hard. Oh, I appreciate you. Well, I'm glad we're here today. You're obviously in the right place. It's quality over quantity. Misled you, Unknown Info, and we're here together this morning, man. That's all that matters. I appreciate having you guys. We've kind of set the dice game down a little bit, I guess, but it's there if you guys decide to play. All you got to do is hit the thing, say the thing, or give me a quote. You know what I'm saying? But I'm liking our conversation right now. I think that it's going exactly the way it needs to be. I need to get up and get motivated and not let this whisper turn into a scream and turn me around, turn me away from the open door of positivity that I'm moving towards this morning. If you're out there struggling, if you're having a rough day, even if you just, it's something simple and small, you don't want to go out and do the thing you got to do. Well, you know what? Sometimes we just got to bite the goddamn bullet and do it. Just know that you're strong enough to get through it, and we're here together. That's what this morning's about. It hits me hard too. It's tough to hear sometimes. Yeah, Misled Utopia, thank you. And try to treat myself like I would treat my friends. That's an amazing piece of advice. And the world changes when we do. When I treat myself with compassion and kindness, it's everything changes. The world before me feels softer and more gentle. It could be pouring and I could be happy. When I don't treat myself with consistent kindness and compassion, I am not going through the open door. I'm not setting a positive block, and I'm in pain. And I got to admit that sometimes in the moment it's hard to admit that I didn't know how to come out with it yesterday and say it. I just kept pushing through and doing our routine and trying to chat and be okay. But that's this is the way out, to acknowledge it and to realize I'm not going to turn around again. I'm going to do the next right thing today. I'm going to say the thing that's hard to say to someone I love, because that's nearly impossible, and I'm gonna gather the strength from what I've went through in the past, and I'm gonna do something different today in this moment. We're gonna add a new little chunk to the game. Australia Now, Unknown Info, NV, and Misled Utopia are all on the giant sticker that's gonna go somewhere awesome for taking the chance and rolling the dice. The truth hits harder than a lie. You are very right, and that lie could be appealing. The lie can be, at times, can take us away from, the truth, because it's easier to digest. It's something that we know for sure, right? Like, I grew up thinking that. I grew up thinking I'm a piece of shit, no one's ever going to love me, and I don't fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? So even though it's twisted, it's hard to break that. That lie is powerful. We got to reprogram ourselves on a daily basis. This is what this is all about, coming together and communicating and understanding. Trust hits harder. It does, man. It does. I still catch myself talking to myself in a bad way, but it is much less than before after working on it. Yeah, we can become stronger by acknowledging these things. We have to live in that place of pain and regret and anger a lot less when we open ourselves up and we're honest about what's going on. And find the core of this pain. What is it? There's a broken child in there somewhere, most likely, that needs to be healed. You need to file that pain into the right place in the filing cabinet in our hearts and our minds. I've been taking these things. I've been trying to evaluate the core of my issues. Most of them come from my childhood and this abuse and pain and struggle I went through. And instead of just letting it lay on the floor, I'm picking it up and I'm filing it under compassion for the child that went through it. I know I deserve better. And I know that because I know you deserve better. And I got to treat myself the way I treat you, the people I care for in this world. I'm extremely lucky to be here today. I'm extremely lucky to be in this mindset, and I'm going to keep giving thanks and moving forward with you guys today. In deep appreciation that we can come together and communicate openly. I appreciate you guys sharing. Misled Utopia, it's a hard thing. Unknown Info, it's a hard thing to share and to open up, guys. Women, ladies, gentlemen, whatever gender you are, it doesn't matter. Again, what matters is that we're fighting the demon, that we're not turning around, that we're doing the next right thing, and it'll exceed our greatest expectations. And we're remembering these lessons that great people laid out before us. Continuously reminding myself of these beautiful things. I'll lose track of it, man. I lose connection to my brothers and my father, and I feel alone and lost and broken, because I don't remind myself of the tools that they gave me. I think about the negative stuff, think about how I lost them, think about how I'm broken, think about all this shit and how I'm not good enough and whatever. It's bullshit. I got to think about our connections and the lessons that they gave me before they started their journey. And I implore that you do the same. Really look at yourself the way that someone loves you looks at you. It's a hard thing. Steve was trying to get me to do that for years. He never understood. His passing gave me the gift to truly see myself in a way that he saw me. He saw me as this amazing brother. He saw me as an amazing human being who liked to interact with people and be positive and be loving and be goofy and be absolutely insane. He loved that about me. But I couldn't see that. My brother saw that and couldn't make me see it. But now I look back and I see what he's seen, when he passed, and I realized that's what he wanted to help him on his journey, is he wanted me to see myself the way he saw me. I started that trek. I started to try to do that more, put the face on the camera. All right. Well, anyway, guys, I started to do that a little bit more. I started to see myself slowly and surely a little bit more than talking coffee pot. We should name the coffee pot. I appreciate the open honesty, guys. You're right. I didn't want to sacrifice you to my salty mug here, but no, we're talking about taking care of ourselves and loving ourselves the way that the people that love us. If we could really just take a second, put ourselves in those people's shoes and see ourselves in that way, I believe that it'll all change right now in this instant. The problem is we beat ourselves up, we tear ourselves down, and we're not doing the next right thing when we do that. We are not at all doing the next right thing when we're beating ourselves up, tearing ourselves down. We got to be in this together and take care of each other, move forward strongly with compassion in our hearts for ourselves, because you deserve it, man. I don't know if you haven't heard this. We don't say it to each other enough either. I'm glad I can be here and help open our hearts and minds to something better. You deserve something better. Today especially, man, we're going to move forward. We're going to have our coffee. We're going to be positive. We're going to walk through that positive open door, and we're going to do the next right thing to the best of our ability. Over a good cup of coffee with some good friends in this amazing place. We have to say goodbye to the compound today, I believe. But we'll keep moving forward. That's a good point. Unknown info. What we fill out minds up with is what it has to work with. Yes, I try to make sure I get in some laughter, comedy every night. I take laughter like a vitamin. It's an awesome recommendation, and I must have missed unlistened to, or unknown infos in here. Sorry about that. Consume the right content and open your. And you're right. We program our brains through what we consume, right? If I'm constantly telling myself I'm a piece of, you know what I'm saying, then I'm a piece of. That's reality. I've manifested this understanding into reality through my understanding of the truth. It becomes the truth. I don't care what it is. You say it 1,000 times, you'll believe it. And especially when you start off believing it, especially when it's these things, we diminish ourselves and we already believe it. That's why we're saying it. It's not true. You deserve better. It's going to be a beautiful day because we're going to make it together, and we're going to love ourselves the way that our loved ones love, especially if you got someone who's started their journey, gone on to the other side. How would they think about you? How would they want you to feel about you right now? I know my brothers would want me to feel good about myself, want me to express myself and feel love for myself and to move forward graciously with an open heart. We get it, meaning the world is the world. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. That's kind of my rant this morning. Maybe I'm filling the air too much, but I appreciate you guys being here. We'll keep moving forward together, doing the next right thing. If anybody wants to roll the dice, just remember, we're still playing Know Your Role, and you can get on that giant bunny sticker over there. Be stuck somewhere awesome, anywhere across the country we end up. I think Rob and Steve would love this game. Good honor and tribute to all my brothers and sisters out there coming together. I just rolled doubles twice, guys. 6. Ain't not. Ooh, doubles again. They're hot, guys. The freaking dice are hot. Jump in and roll the dice. Make the move. Do the thing. If you're in pain and struggling out there and you need to talk to someone, call 988. It's a nationwide number that'll help you out. I think we're back up. Lost the stream. Yeah, it's been going in and out, guys. I apologize for that. Trying to park as close to the camper as I can. We got the Starlink going on out here. What's the extra rule for the day? I was just thinking another quote day would be good. Let's do a quote. That seems to go over really well. People seem to enjoy bringing quotes for rolls. And then we get to learn a little bit more about giving quotes. Unknown info. It could be a quote from your grandfather. It could be one from a movie. It could be some bullshit I said this morning. I'm trying to convince myself everything's okay. And that's the kind of talk we got to recognize, because that's where the whisper starts. Right there. Starts right there. It's some passive way to diminish what we're saying. And then it grows into all these other things that consume us. I am connected to the Starlink right now, I believe. Yeah, I'm connected to the Starlink. Are we still having issues? I apologize, guys, if we're having issues. I'm parked like 6 feet away from the Starlink. I don't understand what the problem is. But Misled Utopia, if you want to give us a quote, or any of our other friends out there want to give us a quote for a roll, or anybody want to hit that button up there, anybody out there know your roll? If you don't know your roll, the rules are very simple. You do the thing. You say liked in the comment after you do the thing, and then we go ahead and we roll the dice for you. Returning OGs get 2 rolls, and newcomers get 1. All you got to do is show up the next day to be an OG, be part of this community. I am rolling hot today. I can't believe no one's rolling. You never get too far, no matter who you are, until you start to go. Lucas Nelson. Is that Willie Nelson's son? You never get too far, no matter who you are, until you start going. I appreciate that. We're going to roll for Misled Utopia. There's an 8. There's a nata for that one, brother. But we appreciate that awesome quote from Willie Nelson's son. That was absolutely amazing. Starlink may be less stable than I inbox at the moment. It's been going in and out. Yes, sir. Good morning. Good one, Rob. Sally likes our comment there. Good to see you in, Sally, this morning. Sally, you gonna say the thing and do the thing? We toss up a little bit. We've got a pile full of thumbs that got to go on the outside. So what I'm doing today is I'm taking this giant bunny sticker and we're putting all our champions on that. So if you want to roll the dice for your chance of your name to be on the giant bunny sticker, we already got Australia Now, Unknown Info, NV, and Productions, and Misled Utopia are all on the giant bunny sticker that will go somewhere awesome eventually. We're still out here at the compound. Took one more day, Sally. I'm sure you'd appreciate that. We appreciate that, and that we're doing that for ourselves. But you know the rules. Hit the thing, say the thing, get your rolls in this morning, Sally. Roll the dice. 7, man. The dice are hot. I'm rolling. I'm going to take my actual roll. Maybe I'll get on there too. Nope. 8. 8 ain't nuts. Oh, wait, is 8 something? No, 8 ain't something. We have 8 rules. 8 is not something. Anyway, guys, I'm back. Zesty. Awesome. Zesty Rider. It's good to have you, brother. I don't think Misled Utopia got added to the giant sticker. Zesty Rider, if you want to give us a quote or just hit the like button and then say liked. Donate $5. You donated $5? You're absolutely amazing. I appreciate the donation. I'll go into the next right thing fund. I get all weird about money. Taking anything from anybody kind of gets me sideways. But I appreciate more, guys. Sally, you're absolutely amazing. Zesty liked, awesome. Zesty Rider, we're gonna roll the dice for you, Zest. Get you onto that giant sticker and stick you somewhere awesome, brother. There's 5. We're going to give you 2 this morning, Zesty. We're going to give you 2 just because I said so, and I can bend the rules if I wanna. 7 means you roll again, my friend. Come on, Zesty. It's a 9. Zesty, give us a quote. Quote anybody, anything, anytime, brother. And we'll get you another roll. We'll get you on there. You deserve it. I appreciate you. I need to learn to accept such things, I guess. It's one of the last things I'm struggling with is accepting help from people I care for. I've spent so long doing it all on my own, right? We're going to do it all on our own. Strong, independent guy. I meant morning, guys. Thank you, Sally. There is no... where you need to be. There is no accidents. You are exactly where you need to be. I like that Unknown Info. That's a beautiful quote, and I live by that. All these things brought us to this place right now. They all brought us here right in this moment so that we could come together and give thanks. And that's a roll for Unknown Info for giving us that awesome quote. Let's see if we got something good. 7. We get to roll again for you there, Unknown Info. Dubby Dubbos, Unknown Info. What we're going to do here, Unknown Info, if I can find my pen now. Jeebus, what did I do with it? Of course. I don't know what's going on with anything. We already got you on there, so we're going to give you a little times 2 next to your name there, and that'll count as 2. We're gonna go times 2. I might have to cross it out and say times 3. You decide to give us more info. You're on there twice, unknown info, and we appreciate you, brother. We recognize you. We'll be sticking that somewhere awesome eventually when we find a good enough, cool place to do so. There's no on the money. On the money. It is on the money for sure. You're on the money today, brother. Hitting them dice, taking that chance, rolling them. Roll the dice. Do something different with yourself. Let's move this back a little bit. I think that's the problem right here. There you go. You guys actually see me a little bit. That's not the one we were looking for. That's what we were looking for right there. I got the phone a little bit too far over to this main. But anyway, that'll be better. There you go. I can see you guys. Hopefully you can see me. Found the pen. Anyway, it's going to be a beautiful morning, guys. It's already a beautiful day. We're hitting this together. We're here, right? Oh, no. Hold the lever. What lever? Anyway, there we go. Thank God, guys. All right, we're back. We are back. Zesty Rider. I like that you don't judge people. Personality, my friend, is gay and nothing is different from... Yeah, dude, my best friend came out to me with tears in his eyes, man, when we were like, God, in our 20s. And he's like my brother, I still love the dude. We don't talk much, but yeah, he came out to me with tears in his eyes, man. Was so scared that things would change. And even after I said things aren't going to change, man, he was just, and they didn't change. But he was so scared. I get it, right? I get it. That among a lot of other things in my life gave me compassion and not to judge people. I love my buddy. He's a great dude. And there's no sense in judging anybody for that. What they're feeling biologically, who they feel like they are, how they dress. Man, none of those things make a difference to me, and they shouldn't make it to anybody else, I guess, either. It doesn't define you. It doesn't make you something better or worse. That's who you are. It's like, I don't know. I like wearing shorts or something. It's not a thing. It's not a defining factor, and it shouldn't be for anybody. Sorry about this. God damn, what are we doing today? Why isn't this tape not sticking? Our game plan is falling through this morning, and I'm trying to get to something kind of different. Yeah, kind of different. Beamer. It's good to have you, brother. Something a little different this morning. Something a little different every morning. Something a little the same. We're giving thanks and being appreciative. We got to figure out a better thing. I should have figured out a better thing a while ago than the tape. Because it does not, we got to do like the combo platter, tape to the window. It's absolutely ridiculous. But, there we go. Come on, stop with that shit. Hope everybody's doing all right. Appreciate having you here today. You need a key grip. I do. I have something, but it doesn't give me the right angle. I used to stick you guys in the window there. I like the window, you guys. Yeah. Anyhow. Roll the dice today, guys. Take the chance to do the thing. There's our little friend out there. She likes to run her mouth. She's a good poop. She's got some puppies over there. Come here, you. What are you barking about? You're bullshit. Come here. Oh, Dad's calling you? She's like halfway over here. Yeah, she's like, but I want... She just barks too damn much. I think she's driving everybody nuts. Doesn't bother me too much, though. She's a sweetheart protecting her puppies over there. You can be like grip the camera. Yeah, you need a key grip. Anyways. Well, we appreciate having you guys. Sally, welcome in this morning. Everybody, we are working on being motivated and getting the day off right, not listening to that whisper, turning ourselves around and walking through the door that's been opened for us of positivity, love, and appreciation. Not beating ourselves up today, listening to that whisper. That's the goal of the day. It's always there. It'll always be there. There's nothing we can do to change that fact. What we can do is lean on our brothers and sisters. Be open about it. The fact that I could have a conversation yesterday about it and be open and not have to be anything, but just kind of relax and digest it was a beautiful thing, man. Doodle-doo. Good morning, Sally. I still got the cup there, Sally. Comes in clutch every single day. Very much appreciated. Hope you're doing well out there in YouTube land, Sally. Hope you're having a good cup of coffee. Hope everybody's having a good cup of coffee. Hope everybody's staying positive, moving forward. If not, be open. We're here to help you digest it. You know, it doesn't always have to be rose petals and caviar dreams, right? It's not going to always be rose petals and caviar dreams. That's just how it is. Anyway, all day, every day. Whatever you are, be a good one. Oh yeah, Abraham Lincoln. All right, awesome. Whatever you are, be a good one. I wonder where you got that one from. That couldn't be on the back of my bumper, could it? And you got yourself a 10. It's 10. Is that what it is? Doubles are 10. Yeah, that's a good go. Misled Utopia. We're gonna give you a little times 2 here this morning on the winners champions chart there of Stickydom. I hope that's good enough for you. If not, we'll figure out something else. But I think we're going to be all right. I'm excited about finding a place to stick that thing eventually. Still down, but tuck my meds. No cover dreams for sure. Well, I appreciate you being here. It's hard. We got to come together. I appreciate you being open, Sally. You know, it's going to be a rough day. We're going to push through and we're going to do it together by being open and honest with each other, caring, loving, and true to ourselves and to the nature that brings us to positivity. You know, that's going through the door. That's moving forward, Sally. You're moving forward today, and that's a beautiful thing. Despite your pain, we're moving forward together. I like that. If you don't have the capacity to love yourself now or love yourself, how will you be able to love others? I think that's the truth. We all, we act like that for many, many years. I thought that I was loving everybody else, right? Thought that by doing so, I was loving myself. And I wasn't giving the love out I could have been given. I appreciate that reminder there, Unknown Info. It's a tough ride, Sally. But we're in it here with you. We're sending prayers and love to Sally this morning. Big money, big money, big money. Unknown Info. Thank you for the quotes. We got 8. That's not the secret of getting ahead is getting started. Mark Twain. That's a good one, Misled Utopia. We appreciate you. Let's get that rolling for that one. Not on that one, but a hell of a quote. Hope you get well soon. Unknown Info says, Sally, hope you get well soon. We're all with you. Unknown and Sally Love. Appreciate there, Unknown Info. Sally's an amazing human being, doing the best of her ability to be a caregiver and a caring, loving person. And, she's become family real quick. That's why we go out there and help her out to the best of our ability when we can. That's, check out the shorts in my section called The Next Right. The work we've done there at Sally's house for her, helping her out, some have profited a little bit. Thank you guys for taking care of me to the best of your ability, but that's not the thing. The thing is to do the next right thing. We still got a bunch of work there at Sally's house, and that needs to be on the agenda too. And that was part of maybe why yesterday I was feeling a little overwhelmed. And I got this thing, and I want to do it, and I'm not sure how or why or it's going to play out, and I get a little overwhelmed. We do got to get back to Sally's and help her out as soon as possible. But it's a blessing with us today. We're rolling up on the hour here in 1 minute. Since we're at camp, maybe we'll take a little bit longer today. If you guys want, feel free. We'll come together and figure it out together. We're going to be all right. Today is going to be a good day because we're going to make it that. If we allow it to fall apart and we allow those whispers to turn to screams, next thing you know, we're full of negativity and we're in pain and then we're handing that pain off because that's all we know, right? That's all we know. Hand the pain, give the pain to somebody else, and it alleviates that. But that's not the true way to alleviate pain. The true way to truly alleviate emotional pain is to set the boulders down. Come together with someone you love and don't hand them the pain. Set it down. Set it down with them in a true open conversation. Why do I feel this way? Why am I doing this to myself? Why am I doing this to you? King, how you doing, Jay? King J30, are you there in Tennessee? We are in Tennessee. We've been here for a couple days. We're at the compound having our coffee this morning. You want to take a roll this morning, King? You got to do the thing, then say liked and comments, man. We'll roll for you. We're also doing quotes for rolls today, but the thing gets you too, brother, because I said so. We are there at Tennessee. Where are you at this morning, King? Hope you're having a great day. Australia Now is in Australia, as always. We appreciate having you, that perspective from the other side of the world. We got Zesty Rider, Misled Utopia, Unknown Info, Sally, as always, and a whole bunch of others in here just kind of rolling the dice, doing the next right thing. Roll the dice with us, my friend. Move forward doing the next right thing to the best of your ability, and it will exceed your greatest expectations. And that's without a doubt. That is without a doubt. It's something silly that I keep reminding myself, silly when my father said it. If you do the next right thing, it'll exceed expectations. I promise you of that. You're in Germany. King, that's awesome, brother. You hit the button? Did you hit did you hit it? If you hit it, you just say liked, and then we get to roll for you. Germany. How's Germany, brother? It's good to have you in from all the way out in Germany, man. That's absolutely amazing. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. Oscar Wilde. That's a good one. Be yourself. Everybody else is taken. That's what we're doing here today. Open, honest reflection and communication and appreciation for who we are, who you are. We're going to roll the dice for that quote. And we got a 10. Wow, Misled Utopia is absolutely crushing it today. I need to keep track of my pen a little bit better because I've lost it already. I've lost it. I've lost it. Misled Utopia's got the ×3 this morning. I'm gonna X out that 2 times. Oh no, that's unknown info. He's still got 2. About to give you the 2. We're gonna give you cross out the 2 to put a 2, and cross out the 2 to put a 3. There we go, guys. We got some big champions here today, rolling the dice, doing the best we can to do the next right thing together. Big money, big money, big money. Give me a quote. Say the thing. I already liked, by the way. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, King. We appreciate you. Great. You just got to say the thing together, and then we're going to roll the dice for you, King. I'm going to give you a couple rolls this morning, just because I skipped over it. Usually it's 1 for first day and then 2 for returning champions and OGs. But there's a 7, which means you get to roll again. And then there's a 6, which is absolutely nothing, but you still get your second roll. So, and then there's 5, bro. No whammy today. But you can go ahead and give us a quote there from Germany. Any good German quotes you could inspire us with this morning, King? Any kind of quotes at all that inspire you to move forward for the day and do the next right thing? If you'd share that with us, it'd be very much appreciated. Any quotes at all, get you a roll, which will get you onto the sticker today. That sticker is going to go somewhere epic as we travel across the country doing the next right thing. Maybe the next waterfall, maybe the next giant bridge, maybe the next appropriate place we could stick such a giant sticker and not feel like scumbags about it. Never let the fear of striving out keep you from playing the game. Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. Babe Ruth. Yes, that's an amazing quote, Misled Utopia. You're crushing it today. I appreciate you bringing this knowledge to our table. Don't be afraid to strike out. I might not win. Well, you're definitely not going to win if you don't play. That's what it is. You're not going to, if you don't get out there and do something. 11. What was 11 again? I got to remind myself. I think that was nominate somebody or something. Nominate Misled Utopia. Please nominate a champion this morning for the sticker of awesomeness. Anybody you know, anybody you love, anybody on the stream, whatever feels right, Misled Utopia, we'd appreciate it. Who fights can lose. Who doesn't fight always loses. Always lost. Who fights can lose. Who doesn't fight always lost. That is absolutely epic, King, and I appreciate you, brother. We're gonna roll the dice for you right now. Doubles, King. You're on the wall. You're on the sticker, brother. You made it. We appreciate having you. We appreciate you being here, and that's King J30. That's awesome, brother. That is awesome. King J30. King J30. Made it onto the sticker, the wall of champions here. That's absolutely awesome. In Misled Utopia, have you nominated somebody? Zesty Rider. I believe that Unarmed Truth and unconditional love will have the final word. In reality, matter. Martin Luther King Jr. I love that. Thank you, Zesty. Let's roll for Zesty. That's a good quote this morning. We got 7. We get to roll for you again. That means we get to go again. Snake Eyes. What was Snake Eyes? Snake Eyes is you win and you get to nominate a roller. So we're going to put you on the board here, Zesty Rider. Do we already have you? You're not on here this morning, but we'll get you. Zesty Rider. And then also you rolled Snake Eyes, so it's doubles, and Snake Eyes means you get to nominate someone, Zesty. Nominate a roller. So you get to give somebody in the chat a roll, Zesty. Feel free to go through and check out who's on there and pick out a name. I nominate Unknown Info. Unknown Info. That's Misled Utopia. Oh, Misled Utopia nominated Unknown Info. All right, well, we're going to bring them from 2 to 3 then. Unknown Info, you're on 3 here on the sticker times 3 because you were nominated by Misled Utopia this morning. Appreciate you, Misled Utopia, for recognizing our brothers and sisters out there. Misled Utopia, thank you for the nomination. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I am not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us and the world will live as one. John Lennon. What a hell of a quote. And I appreciate being here today. I appreciate that quote. John Lennon, that's an amazing song of acceptance, appreciation, and understanding. A song that helps us try to strive and look past, what we are and really define our connections as humans and what the possibilities could be if we just dropped our differences and talked about what brought us together. King 30. I'm going to roll for you, King. Zesty Rider just nominated you to roll, but I will roll for you because you got those snake eyes. 11. Who was I just rolling for? Zesty, right? I was rolling for Zesty? Yes, I was rolling for Zesty. What is 11 again? King J30. You were nominated to roll, so I rolled for you. Now you hit an 11, therefore you get to nominate a champion. Anybody in your life you want to recognize, King? Anybody you want to give thanks for? Anybody here in the chat? Anybody particularly amazing in your life that you feel appreciative having this morning or any other morning? King they doodle doo and talking about West Palm Bay. I got this like Frank Sinatra in my head this morning. He's jamming Sinatra, the Rat Pack back in the day. Slow and steady, nice and easy, moving forward, giving thanks. We're still waiting on, I think, my family. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna give you a spot right there on the bottom for your family, and we're just gonna write. What was your name? King J30's family. King J30. And I'm going to add right here next to your name, and fam. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate you indulging in the game today. We'll figure out exactly where we're going to put this on our adventures. We'll find somewhere cool where you guys can be recognized. And, appreciated. We definitely got to get to that. Should be on the agenda right there. We got to plaster these with polyurethane to the outside of the car for all of our winners this last week. We have a bunch of them. We got about 70 of them. You are welcome, King J30. Anyway, guys, we're gonna give it about another 6 minutes and I'm gonna cut out of here. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day here at the compound. Maybe I'll take you a little walk around here before we take off. Check it out just a little bit. But, we're going to chill for slow and steady. It's been putting together, spending it with you guys. Feeling a lot better than I felt yesterday because I've been able to find the ability to express myself. Thank you, Misled Utopia, for allowing me to be open and honest and communicate. If you need someone to talk to, reach out. There's people out there. If you feel like you don't have anybody to talk to, dial 988. You ain't welcome. Yes, West Palm Bay. Come fly away. Come fly away with me. maybe jam out the little Frank Sinatra this morning once I get off here with you guys. I don't know. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my time here at the compound. I think we're going to be spending a bit more time here. We've been playing with the idea of what the future holds. And, I'd like to have a little standard place. I'd like to be able to kind of do the next right thing. We're talking about possibly painting this big giant barn up here. It might not look like that big of a deal, but we got some woodwork to do. We got to flush it all because it's got a little bit of oxidation. I mean, that thing's been up for 30 years. So, sorry, I misspelled. No, it's okay, buddy. We knew you weren't trying to insult nobody. We know you're a good dude. Look, come here, you. Come here. Come on. Come say hi. Come on. With your shenanigans. Every time with you. Why don't you just come up and let me pet you? You bark at me, make me come up to you. I get it. We're friends, right? We're buddies. No problems. But yet every time you see me, look what she does like. She likes that. Oh, yes, she does. Love the puppies in your life. They deserve it. She's a sweet little baby. She's got some sleepies. Get them sleepies out of your eyes for you. You get them sleepies off your eyes. They're sweet babies. Anyway, it's all good, brother. We're good. She's a sweetheart. She's just a little eccentric, kind of like I am. But yeah, that's the barn we're thinking about. Obviously a lot of woodwork. We have to flush out all that oxidation. And I know, I see you now. We're buddies, huh? And then maybe put a solid stain on it. But yeah, compound's a beautiful place, guys. We took a walk down to the mill yesterday, down to the splitting creek. We got a cafe down there we're going to be building. That's pretty awesome. Go look at the puppies. Or the puppies, I don't think they're out this morning. We had a wet night last night. I think the puppies are inside. Yeah, the puppies are inside this morning, aren't they? The puppies are inside. Oh, this puppy isn't inside though, huh? Oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. But then walk away, you're not, so you get who I am. That's ridiculous. Anyway, guys, we appreciate having you today. Appreciate you coming in and giving thanks. Whatever you are, be a good one. There you go. That's our Misled Utopia. Stole the thing from this morning, but it's all good. We're just asking for quotes, guys. Appreciate you guys being here today. Appreciate you guys, helping me to find this center. It's about coming together and doing the next right thing, guys. We're gonna have a good day. We're gonna make it a beautiful day. We're gonna do the next right thing, and we're gonna keep working on what that means. What does that mean to you to do the next right thing? It's sometimes it can be more complicated than it seems, but we're in this together. And if we do end up tackling that project, we'll take you along for the journey. It's going to be a lot of work. It might not seem like a bunch. Yeah, you just paint it. No, you put a paint on that thing, you're going to destroy it. We need a solid stain, and we also need to flush every single 1/4 inch of all that oxidation and mildew out. And then we need to replace all the boards. And then we're going to have to put a solid coat of stain on it to make it the right way. If we decide to tackle that project, we got some other projects around here that hopefully we'll be back soon to tackle, and we'll be spending a bit more time here in the future. I hope. Anyway, with that being said, I think it's time to get out of here. Time to take a hike, take a breath, relax a little bit, find these puppies and love them up. But off like a herd of turtles, my friend. Hopefully see you soon. We'll definitely see you tomorrow morning. Not sure what today's going to bring, but it's going to be great because we're going to make it. And we're going to understand where this pain comes from, and we're going to evaluate it. We're going to stop pushing it down and bottling it up and feeling broken about it. You too, Unknown Info. I appreciate having you here today, brother. It means a hell of a lot to me. The dog does have puppies, and it's not my dog. This is the compound's dog here, and she does have puppies. If you look into my shorts, you'll see the puppies there, but they're not outside right now. It's actually G's dog. He's here taking care of the compound, and that's his dog. But we're becoming friends. Have a good day, Scott. I appreciate you. Have a good day too, guys. Keep in mind you're worth being loved, and if you're feeling stressed out or angry or upset, evaluate that. Sometimes it doesn't make it go away right away. Definitely, a lot of times it doesn't. We just got to be in it. It's got to be what it is sometimes for us to take the rest that we need to come back and be rejuvenated and have a good day. Today is going to be a blessed day. And with that, I am off like a herd of turtles. It was a pleasure spending time with you guys this morning, having coffee, chatting, playing the dice, and doing the next right thing. So be love, express love, accept love, and move forward graciously, doing the next right thing. I'm off like a herd of turtles, my friends. We'll see you tomorrow morning.